I am very glad to sit with His Excellency High Commissioner of Namibia, Mr. Gabriel Sinimbo. Sir, thank you very much for your valuable time and welcome to Kerala.
Thank you so much.
Most welcome. Yeah,
It's an honor to be
thank you.
in Kerala, and thanks for the warm hospitality.
It's nice pleasure to meet with you. And welcome to International Indo-Namibia Conclave, which is happening in Holiday Inn. Uh, the majority entrepreneurs are looking into the investment and an upliftment of the various countries, especially the Namibian conclave. During the conclave, the majority investors, the entrepreneurs, they want to invest in Namibia. So during the conclave, there are multiple dimensions which will be happening over there. So how do you support from the Namibian government for the investors?
Um, First and foremost, we want to appreciate the organizers of this focused conclave.
Right.
Focus in the sense that it is only looking at creating a platform between potential Indian businessmen and women investors and Namibia. We have come, of course, to have this engagement in preparation of that. As government, and in particular as a High Commission of Namibia to India, one of our responsibilities is to ensure that we share necessary information that can assist potential business people to Namibia to understand and appreciate the conducive investment environment, which is Namibia. Secondly, therefore, as it is always very important to facilitate and make all the necessary arrangements that when the investors go to Namibia, their expectations are met. Of course, it is true that the first visits of any business people to a particular country is to do explorations,
Correct.
to understand whether it is business wise or investment wise to engage with that country. So the initial assistance, therefore, is really in facilitating all these meetings, all the site visits, and ensuring that they have appropriate visas, that they are safe. In fact, Namibia is a very safe country.
Thank you.
And then after that, surely should they now move into the second stage, and that is of doing the business, the necessary fulfillments of establishing their businesses. We have institutions that serve as a one-stop center to make it easier for them to process all necessary documentations for their operations to be there. So basically, it is we hold hands with business people right from the start, here at the conclave, sharing the information up to the times when they get to Namibia, and whatever support is required, that is extended to them.
Thank you. Nice words. Sir, the small scale of medium entrepreneurs and uplifting the business, some of the business owners, they want to expand their business on the GCC countries as well as the USA. Nowadays, the majority people want to invest in the South African countries. Especially, we have a statistics basically from the North India. Some of the business owners, they have a fear factors based on the statutory. So it's called ITBC company. They have a clear cut bridging edge combination. Like they want to be a part of the organization. They want to enhance the entrepreneurs to invite the conclave or delegations to the respective country, Namibia. From there, they will be supporting the government for the statutory. So once they comes to the Namibia, according to the India, the GDP rate is very good, and especially the population basis. Approximately 3.1 million population is there. Correct. Uh, Based on the population, how they can be invest over there in a different dimension.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, generally there's at times some concerns and doubts
Right.
with investors, which is understandable.
Okay.
Because when you want to put your money, you want to invest your resources and your energy in a particular country, you want to have the comfort of knowing that your investment is going to be safe. You will be able to safely repatriate your investment. And generally, it is the aspect of profitability, whether it is worth it for one to undertake an investment. Now, the story of Namibia is um, it is a safe country.
Right.
Of course, the information nowadays is available
Social media.
at the fingertips.
Correct.
If you look at the peace and stability that we have enjoyed as a country since independence, it speaks for itself. It has been a safe country, a stable country, we're a democratic country. It's multi-party democracy, other political party and formations are there. So Namibia is inclusive of whether it is politics, whether it is a religion, and so on. We live and we coexist peacefully. So the investment environment is conducive. Now, secondly, I briefly mentioned about whether the investment itself is safe. Yes, within our statutes, legal provisions, the investments are safeguarded.
Okay.
Number one, there's no discrimination. We don't have laws or statutes that treats foreigners different from the local investors. Because of course, business
Correct.
people in Namibia,
Yeah.
they are also investors if they are putting their money into business activities. They are equally safeguarded by equitable legal architecture. And within our legal statutes, it is provided for that an investor coming to Namibia, as easy as it is to come in. Similarly, there's no restrictions on people disinvesting. If you want to repatriate your profits from Namibia, we don't have restrictive provisions to say you can only take out 90%
Okay.
and 10% must be retained in
Right.
Namibia. None of that. Of course, one aspect which you also mentioned, very much important,
Okay.
is the population size. Many investors, when they look at a country, they want to know whether there's a significant market. And 3 million people, for many people, becomes a concern. But now, Namibia is in the SADC region. The neighboring countries and so on collectively is a consumer base of more than 300 million people, where our countries and with our neighbors, we do business comfortably and freely. Namibia is 1/4 the
Okay.
size of India. So it's one quarter the size
Okay.
of India to be exact. So it is more like the southern part of India doing business with some state
Correct.
in the south.
Correct.
So equally with our neighbor, that is what has been happening, where you establish your business in Namibia, the infrastructure is extremely very, very good.
Good.
Whether it is road, rail infrastructure, and so on, the movement of goods and the movement of people as business people, as you are trading amongst these other member or neighbor within the neighborhood, you will be able to do that very, very easily with harmonized trade policies. It is just more like
Correct.
the south of India doing business with the northern states of India. So similarly, Namibia doing business with these neighboring countries, and I just mentioned to you that it is a population of over
Right.
300 million. That is the architecture in terms of population that any entity operating within Namibia will have access to. So the population really becomes irrelevant. But it is beneficial that you are in a safe country. The quality of life is extremely very good. Your investment is safe, and the trade policies with the neighboring countries are harmonized. Maybe I must also mention to you that we have a customs union where you have 5 countries, including Namibia, South Africa, Lesotho, and Botswana, and so on, belonging to one customs union.
Oh, right.
So what it means is, if you are maybe a business person operating in Namibia,
Okay.
you are based in Namibia, and maybe you import some goods into Namibia which you want to trade amongst the SACU member countries.
Okay.
You are only going to pay customs duties when your products arrives in Namibia. So when you sell them to Botswana or to South Africa, because it is one customs union, we belong to the same pool, the customs, to the same custom pool. There won't be double customs duty when the goods are now moving to South Africa. The same. Any commodities and goods that lands in South Africa will not be subjected to double customs duties when it moves from these member states. So, which is very, very, very beneficial. And maybe also worthwhile mentioning, we all have been hearing much about Africa Continental Free Trade Agreement. The principle is the same. Africa is a country that has 54 countries, sovereign countries, independent countries. But for the past many years, Africa has been speaking
Correct.
to ease trade collaborations amongst member states, where products, for example, if you have products from Namibia, when it moves, I spoke about SACU. Now, the same principle is now being extended to cover the continent, so that a product in Namibia is considered a domestic product in the next or other African countries, to minimize the tariff barriers and all of that. So if one is looking at investing or doing business with Africa, the best and the cheapest way to do it is to have your operations or a branch in Africa, and Namibia is the place to be, so that it becomes much more easier to do business with the rest of the continent. So therefore, the time is now
Correct.
For the business people in India. Our relations are exceptionally very well.
Correct.
I must mention that His Excellency,
Yeah.
the Honorable
Yeah.
Prime Minister,
Okay.
Shri Narendra Modi,
Correct.
was just in Namibia
Yeah.
this year on the 9th of July. And we are excited, and that signifies the cementing of our bilateral relations between India and Namibia. And that is the confidence that our leadership has between our two nations. So we'll be talking to business people. We are available at our High Commission, assisted, of course, by yourselves, who
Sure.
love and care about supporting the relations between our two countries. So if there's any questions or business people, if there's any doubts, we are here.
Correct.
We are based in Delhi. We will be more than welcome to sit around the table, have a cup of coffee, and then we share the information and facilitate your businesses to Namibia.
Thank you, and very good informations. Good to know that. Before winding up the sessions, actually, I have only one question. Last year, our respected Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji visited Namibia.
This year, in fact.
Yeah. And the estimated GDP rate is approximately 13 billion. So the majority project, the majority vision, the majority implementation, definitely it will be vast more. What are the main revenue sources from the Namibia? So hopefully all the business owners eagerly waiting for the question. Please.
Yeah. No, thank you so much once again.
Yeah.
Maybe just as a reflection on the GDP that you are making reference to, our GDP is now close to 70 million. We have sectors that Namibia is doing extremely very, very good. If you look at our mining sector, currently, the mining sector is performing extremely very, very well. The current rating of Namibia in terms of green fields, which in simple terms means completely new investments that are taking place across the globe. Namibia has attained or is currently rated number 2nd, with the UEA rated number 1, and that is a global rating. We have seen, and the reason for that is we have seen so many completely new projects in Namibia, and that has attracted new investments, attaining that 2nd ranking, majorly in the mining sector. For a number of years, Namibia has been doing explorations in the oil and gas, and it has not been successful until the past 3.5 years ago, when all of a sudden we were just discovering a huge oil and gas deposits. Now, it takes the earliest, as I have understood, maybe 5 years or so, before the actual production is really on the shelf. Oil, just as one sector, it is known, it is a fact that it is a sector that has the potential to extremely contribute to any GDP of a country. In the next few years, Namibia's economy is going to be a force to be reckoned with. That is just one sector, but not only the oil. In the various aspects within the mining, if you look at uranium, Namibia is the third largest producer of uranium, which is one of the areas of huge interest to India. And then you have the diamonds and so many other mining for critical minerals are coming up. Interest is quite huge in the mining sector in the past few years. Of course, you have also Vedanta. Vedanta is Indian large mining company. They are a player in Namibia. And then you have the fishery sectors, the energy sectors. Manufacturing is really picking up quite significantly. So we want quite a number of investments to come in this particular area. But other than that, of course, we spoke about the Namibia as part of a region, because in terms of any business operating in Namibia, their potential profitability is not only confined within the borders of Namibia. We are talking about a region, and so if Namibia, which you can check up, of course, has attained such a very high rating in terms of greenfield investments globally, it means that there's an investment attractive case that really should not be ignored. Once again, yes, the time to invest in Namibia is now. It is the best time, and yeah, we are excited. We are really excited.
Thank you for the valuable information which we are gaining right now. And Indo and Namibia business relationship, definitely it will be much better. Coming financial year, we expect a major significant changes will be happening for the both countries' GDP, as well as the ITBC companies which will be inaugurating and announcing the conclave of international business conclave and delegations to Namibia. The potential business owners can be joined over there. They can be explored and there can be investment without fear factors from the Namibian government. Thank you very much for your valuable time and talking to you.
Thank you so much for your time.